Hi Acupressure and Wellness fans, it's Diego Roy, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about the practice of cupping, and I wanted to introduce cupping to you. Cupping is a healing modality found in traditional Chinese medicine. It dates back to 1550 BC, so it's a healing modality that's been practiced a very long time, and it is practiced in at least 60 countries. Cupping is a simple form of healing whereby you use any type of container that basically has one opening. So cupping began using the horns of animals, and also what they would do is cut a piece of bamboo, create a cup out of it, and use that. And the main way that cupping works is you create a vacuum with that hollow space, and I'll show you how to do that. It's really simple. So cupping's been practiced a very long time. It's been practiced in many countries, and to this day you have families in Eastern Europe, families throughout the Arabic speaking world, families throughout Asia who have their own family cup set, and they basically apply this folk medicine healing modality that came into becoming part of traditional Chinese medicine. And it's so easy to use and apply that, as I mentioned, families have their own cup sets, and they apply the cups to each other for muscle tension, to help with muscle tension, help ease muscle tension, and help increase circulation. It's mainly used on the back of the body, back of the neck, back of the shoulders, big back muscles, the trapezius, down to the waist. And it's used in other places. There's some recent application with cosmetic acupuncture on the face using very small silicone type cups. But today I just wanted to go over the different kind of cups that are used in the traditional therapy setting. So mainly for muscle tension. And let's just get right in. So the cupping set that is most popular, and you'll come across most likely in clinics, would be the plastic cupping set. And plastic cupping set comes with these plastic cups. There's about 16 or 17 cups of two sizes, pretty much. A size of about 1.5 inches diameter to a smaller size of maybe 3/4 inch diameter. And these are easily applied, really easy. It comes with like this little device that sucks air, yeah, see right there. And then you just take your cup, and at the tip is a little valve, and this little suction gun goes over that valve, and listen, you hear that sound. It creates a suction, and so you apply it to the body, and you pump it maybe 3 or 4 times depending on how much pressure you want, and then it is stuck there. And typically cups remain, and to release it, then you release the valve here. You just pinch on the valve, and that releases the air, and then the cup comes off. So this plastic set is really easy to apply. You can have someone lie down, take their shirt off, and have 15 or 16 of these cups on their neck and on their shoulders and all over their back within maybe a minute and a half. The cups stay on for 2 to 3 minutes, maybe 5-6 minutes. And there's some contraindications with using cups. You have to be cautious, because if you use too much pressure or you leave the cups on too long, you can actually cause blistering. So you want to be aware of that and be careful, and you want to be present when you put the cups on, so you can observe the changes that are going on with the skin where the cups are placed. Yeah, so a simple healing modality, easy to apply. It's got a very long anecdotal history of first started 1550 BC. So in Chinese medicine, the practitioners are very practical. If there's a modality that doesn't have efficacy, then they're not going to hold on to it for such a long time. And you're not going to have this practice, this modality of healing done in 60 different countries, which it presently is. After the plastic cupping set, and all of these cups you can purchase online. You can get a single glass cup like this with a handheld little suction. You see how that works? Okay, so you can apply this on the body like that, anywhere that you have muscular pain and discomfort. When you apply a cup, you have to have a soft surface, and a surface that doesn't have hair, because you'll not have a complete seal when you have hair in the area. So basically, when you apply cups, and this goes to the plastic cups as well, when you apply them to the body, the bony landmarks, bony parts of the body, the cup will not adhere to and will not have a complete full suction. So you're going to apply them to the soft fleshy parts of the body. Okay, and same goes with this single cup. And this is what you can do with these cups. I'll show you in a little bit one technique. Aside from just applying them and leaving them where you apply them for a period of 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, you can actually slide them, and that has the effect of like a myofascial release massage technique. Okay, where you're really breaking you're breaking up the connective tissue, the fascia. Yeah, you're stretching the fascia with this technique. Yeah, especially when you hold the skin and then you kind of traction with this cupping device. A third type of cup, which is very convenient, and if you're a practitioner or you just you have a set, you're an athlete, you have a family set, you get this silicone type of cups. And this one here, this is a set of 3. This has a diameter of about 2.5 inches. See, it's soft. So with the plastic ones, you can accidentally drop them, no biggie. With this glass one, if you drop it, you know what happens. It's fragile, so you have to be careful with glass cups. That's the big disadvantage with them. The silicone ones you can drop without any problem, and they have a pretty strong suction, ability. So here I have one that's got about 1.5 inches to 2 inch diameter, and this one's about 1.5 inches diameter. Now, I use these in the clinic for myofascial release type of work, where I apply a little cream or oil, just enough to get a nice glide, and then I apply this to the body, and all you do is you apply this to a fleshy part of the body, the opening, and then you just squeeze the back like that. You squeeze it, and then when you let go of the back, what happens is creates a vacuum. Yeah, and then I hold on to this cup with this nice ergonomic handle, and then I place this other hand on a part of the body where I'm going to follow I'm either going to do cross fiber friction, or I'm going to go with the flow of the muscle fibers. And whichever direction you're going to move with the cup, with the lubricated surface, you're going to traction with your other hand. So you hold skin in place, and then you can pull apart this way. Yeah, and basically just really, I don't know what the right term is, but you're really opening the connective tissue. You're separating it. You're spreading it out. You can do cross fiber friction, a cross fiber. So these are excellent. If you're a LMT, massage therapist, to have these on hand will really enhance your effectiveness. These are the silicone cup sets. So there are this kind of opaque, you'll see this opaque model. And then I've got this one. This one's from, I think this is from Norway or Finland, but it's a little different kind of, I think this isn't silicone as much as this is rubber, basically same size, but this is a little different than the silicone set. I think it may have, it might have a stronger vacuum action, this blue one, but it's got that nice easy ergonomic handle where you can grab onto it and then really traction through an area, say around a joint, not on the joint, but the muscles around the joint, and really loosen up those muscles that tie into a joint, and then increase the range of motion of that joint, because you are in effect stretching out and restoring the full length and range of motion of these big strong muscles that tie into joints. Yeah. Okay, now the last cup set I wanted to share with you today is a one that's popular in the clinic, and I think you'll see, for kind of efficiency, you'll see more of the plastic cups in a clinic, but these glass cups, I like them and I use them a lot, even though I drop them now and then. And it's just like a nightmare in the clinic when you drop one of these, because it's like an explosion, really. And people on the treatment table and in other rooms in the clinic, you know, they kind of just pause for a second when they hear that glass hit the ground. And anyway, it's something to experience, I guess. But I use these glass cups because the edge is not as thin and aggressive as the plastic cups. So the plastic cups are very efficient, easy, quick. Yeah, when you drop them, no biggie. But the thickness of the lip here, it's so thin that you can actually create, you know, you can kind of, people with sensitive skin, you can bruise them, and it can leave, yeah, basically like a bruised, sore mark, you know, because it's so thin. On the other hand, these traditional glass cups, and I think that's why they're still popular, is the edge is thicker, it's softer, it's round. So when you apply a lot of pressure with these onto a soft fleshy area, it's more of a gentle type of pressure you feel where the cup meets the skin. That's why I like these. The way you apply the vacuum or suction action to these glass cups is you need to get like a pair of forceps, right? And in a cotton ball, you soak the cotton ball in alcohol and you clip it on with the forceps. You use a lighter and you light it up, so you've got a flame going. This is called fire moxa, not fire moxa, but fire cupping. And so you've got the flame going, and then you take your glass cup, and then you're going to take that cotton ball that's flaming, and you're going to shove it in the cup, and within like a split second, in and out, and then you put the cup onto the body. Yeah. And so it's a real quick action, in and out cup like that. And that creates a pretty strong vacuum. It has its contraindications and its dangers, you know. You can burn someone with that flame. You can catch part of their hair and burn part of their hair. So you have to be careful when you use a glass cupping set. That's just an introduction to cupping as a healing modality. If you see an acupuncturist or massage therapist for your holistic healthcare needs and you get a treatment, part of that treatment may include cupping. So you can get massage therapy, acupressure, acupuncture, maybe electric acupuncture, and then they can also throw in cupping. Cupping will help with circulation, help improve the circulation, draws out blood and body fluids from the arteries, and then when you remove the cup, it releases them into the interspaces, and then they're taken away by the lymphatic and the venous removal system. Yeah. So that's a little introduction to cupping. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your time. And until I see you again in wellness, take care.